Good morning, good afternoon, how are we? We are getting ready to go on an adventure, pretty fun adventure. We want you guys to come with us. We're gonna take the Rambo bikes. We're gonna load up all of our gear and we're gonna do a backcountry turkey hunt, overnighter. It's gonna be fun, it should be fun. Hopefully we're all having fun. That's really the point of this whole thing.
Hey all, we have made it to the location where we are going to park the trucks, but it's a little bit weathery.
Weathery?
A little bit.
And by weathery, Logan means windy and rain coming in, but it's not going to last very long. So we're going to kind of sit here, let these clouds blow over, and then we're going to get after it. If you guys are wondering, I zoodled my finger last night. But we're going to take off on this trail. We have two options. We could go right. This trail wraps around this whole mountain, but we could go right and we could go a long ways, probably 10-12 miles before it starts climbing up this steep stuff. But we want to stay low. We want to stay above the private. It'd probably make for a better video, but we're here to kill a turkey, and so we're going to go left, and we're probably only going to be able to go about 3 miles before it starts climbing up, but we're going to make camp back in there, and then we're going to just hike out of camp, and we could probably hike another 2 miles, but that puts us in a position to be where no one else, I believe, is going to be hunting turkeys. I'm going to show you guys something real quick on my OnX map.
So we're up here chasing birds, turkey quest, day number 2 in Idaho. I have a tag in my pocket. We're going to go backcountry turkey hunting. You guys saw we packed up our backpacks, got everything ready. We're going to stay one night and we'll already be on the mountainside in the morning, so we're going to kind of cruise over once this weather passes. Casey's going to show you the setup. And then if we don't see anything tonight, or if we don't roost any tonight, we'll just get after it in the morning and do the cat road shuffle, but for turkeys.
Okay, so this is the trail we're going to be taking. You see the colors? So this new layer will show you how steep the trail is. So green's pretty easy, pretty flat. Orange gets steep, yellow's, steeper. Or orange is probably the steepest, yellow's not as steep, but then red is super steep. So we're going to ride all the way out here to this point. And then we're going to probably hopefully set up a camp in here somewhere and then hunt all this stuff tonight and tomorrow above this private. But it gets back into this BLM property as well. So we'll only be like, as the crow flies, I think that's 2.5-3 miles in there. But with the Rambos, what's so nice is we'll be able to cruise in there real fast, take all of our gear, have a nice camp, and then hunt from there. Made it. We found camp. So like I was saying earlier, as the crow flies, we were only 3 miles from the truck to where we're at now, but I tracked it on my OnX. It was 5.7 miles. We're back in here. It took us what, 20 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah, if that.
I mean, the trail was really rough, a lot of big rocks, and there was a couple steep inclines and declines.
I'm glad we didn't bring that trailer.
Yeah, we were going to bring the trailer, but it's a little too rocky for the trailer. But we made it up here fast, man, with all our gear. Like I said, we're fresh, got fresh legs. So we're going to set up tent here, tent there. So we camp for the night. And then just walking in off the trail, I saw a bunch of turkey crap. So haven't seen any or heard any, but this country is awesome. Like, we wanted to hunt above this private, because I think a lot of the birds sit on the private, but I know they cross back and forth. So we're going to set up camp, go do a little scouting tonight, try to get an idea, and hopefully roost some birds tonight and know where to be in the morning. But let's set up camp.
Cue time lapse.
Let's do a little crib tour, guys. Got mine set up.
Got the pad blown up. Got the
sleeping bag. Anytime summer, spring, fall, I'm a hot sleeper. I don't know what this is called. It's called a Snug Pack Jungle Bag. Just super light, but I'm always super comfortable in it. Remember what I was telling you earlier? Pillow. Seems like a luxury item. It's clutch back here. So, I got the tent pretty flat. I dug it out a little bit, but it will do for the night. Back in here in these pines, this is rad. I was just telling Logan we need to do this more this summer, scouting for deer, doing whatever. I'm gonna take the kids a lot more, get them into backpacking. But Logan's still trying to decide if this is where he wants his tent.
I look bent.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get everything set up, finish setting up, and go try to find a turkey, guys. This is fun and all, but we need to find some birds. Just walking in here, saw a lot of bird scat, but we need to see them and hear them. So that's the plan.
So we're camped just over this ridge. We were getting our stuff together to go scout Casey her hen. So we just made our way up over this ridge. It's really thick in here, but we think that we can hear one hen at least. Maybe 100 yards that way. It's just really thick. So I'm thinking we just slowly keep pushing up. Maybe we'll see an opening, but I just don't see us calling it. I think we get down to where that trail is. Hear it? Sounds like she's moving up. The trail will allow us to move faster without making so much noise, though. Okay. There's gotta be either a jake or a gobbler with her, though. It's like spring. To find a lone hen is pretty rare. We didn't think we were gonna get rained on. It wasn't supposed to rain. It's raining now, but we had a hen talking right here, probably within 100 yards. I think she's on the private, so we're above the trail, which is all Forest Service, so we're just gonna set up. I told Logan this was his hunt, whatever he thought best, so he wants to set up this little opening. I'm gonna drop back a little bit and call. They're that way. That turkey's right up over here, past those big pines. You turkeys on his home at home. What is that like? We've only heard that one hand. We haven't heard a gobble. Could there be a gobbler with them? Just not making any noise. And if so, if he is with a hen, are they gonna come into us? We're gonna try it, so Logan wants to try it. About an hour left before I suspect they would roost, so we're not trying to screw these birds up because I think they're going to roost in here. I say we back out. Logan wants to back out, guys. Well, we know where they're at. Alright, let's back out, go back to camp. Oh.
because they're not gonna go far to roost. Let's go check out that creek. Alright, we're gonna go check out the creek that way. Honestly, there's turkeys all around us. Maybe we're in the zone. So those turkeys up and over the ridge from our camp, they're still there. They might have moved up a little bit. But we went back and checked over by the creek, didn't hear anything or see anything. And then when we got back to camp, we heard another hen go off. Just down here, a different set of turkeys. So we're like 30 yards from camp. We went back to camp because it was raining so hard. We're like, let's just go wait it out at camp. We were sitting on a log and I was like, bam, turkey 100 yards down from camp. Probably spend the rest of the evening here. I'm wondering if they're coming up to roost in these big trees up here. What do you guys think? Those other turkeys were definitely headed up. So they're down below where we can hunt, but if they keep working this way, I've got the decoy set out. I don't know, we'll give it a try. We're gonna be patient though. Hard. We're trying to get calls in between like the thunder and the rain. The guy, Jordan, who Brian went on without in North Carolina, Logan picked up on it when he was editing the video. He said, Jordan said when it rains it shuts him down, but right after it's done raining it's really good calling. It's the problem is it's raining, stopping. We're like, oh, it's gonna get good. It starts raining again. We have a series of thunderstorms passing through.
There's a fire. There's some dinner.
Guys, this is the good life. A couple takeaways from today. We got the Rambo bikes all the way back here to where we wanted to with ease. We got all this stuff, which, I mean, if we would have been backpacking it with everything, the cooler, all the food, got some cold drinks, our packs would have been probably 45, 50 pounds at least. But yeah, with the Rambo bikes, we cruised in here to where we had found a spot on OnX maps that we wanted to come try because it's kind of the end of the road above the private. We're not thinking a lot of people come in here. I don't think anybody comes in here to turkey hunt. Found a camp spot and we literally heard birds, turkeys from our camp. Went after them, got close. Logan made the decision he didn't want to bump them because it started raining and they kind of shut up. So we backed out, came back to camp, sitting here while it was raining. Birds started going off right down here, probably 200 yards below us, and then we went and set up on them, and they kind of quit calling too. I think they might have went into their roost. You guys let us know, if it was raining pretty well, do they go into their roost, especially if it's like an hour before dark? Will they go into their roost early? Because they kind of shut up when it started raining, but now it's actually absolutely perfect out. Came back to camp. Logan erected a campfire, as you can see. Got time lapse. It's still going too. You want that still going though?
No.
Anyway, and then we're gonna cook some dinner. I brought up the Camp Chef Striker. I pre-made a little. I didn't actually make it. I just cut up some Roosevelt elk back straps, put them in this little marinade. Brought some rice, some tortillas. Got a little salsa verde we're gonna throw on top. I got some crumbled cheese somewhere, I think in that cooler, with some jalapenos, and it's gonna be so we've done tacos in the past. We put rice on them, and a couple people always make comments, if you put rice on a taco, it's not a taco. What is it?
Burrito.
These will be street burritos then, because I got street taco sized tortillas. But we're just enjoying ourselves, guys. We want to kill a turkey, no doubt about it. You know, I've always wanted to come see this area, but more than anything, I just wanted to get out of the house and do an overnight camp trip, because it's been a few months. It's been a long winter, so we're enjoying ourselves. But I have high hopes for tomorrow. Don't count us out on the turkeys. We are I think there's birds that roost in these trees that we're camped in. There's birds that roost in those trees. There's birds that roost in these trees 100 yards behind us. I think tomorrow might be a banner day for turkey hunting. We'll see. They're definitely gobbling, chasing hens, is what it sounded like. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. But we're gonna cook up some dinner and enjoy this campfire. All right, guys. You know how we do it here on the Hush channel. Whoever cooks serves the cameraman. So that's what we're gonna do. So we got.
I like it. I like it a lot.
That's why Logan likes being the cameraman. We got some Spanish rice. Once again, if Spanish rice, makes it not a taco, let us know what it is. But we'll eat it, whatever it might be. So we got rice. We got elk back straps, which I marinated in like chipotle sauce and then cooked it in it. So we got that. We've got some, I'm going to set this down one sec. We're not the cleanest in the backcountry. We got some crumble cheese, which I know Logan is a big fan of.
Big fan.
And then, you like jalapenos?
No.
No?
No jalapenos.
Okay, no jalapenos for him. I did bring jalapenos for myself, obviously. And then we have some green sauce, some salsa verde. As kind of a salsa on top.
That looks so good.
Alright. Backcountry taco. Alright, you guys know the rules. One bite. Everyone knows the rules. Let's see it.
This is better than the tacos I make at home. No, seriously though. That's the beauty of it. Is if you just take the right stuff, you can eat good in the backcountry. You don't have to get it in your head that you just have to eat nuts and jerky the whole time. I mean,
dehydrated meals.
Yeah. Like, look at that. Warm, tasty, filling. This gets a guy real fired up.
Especially when you're sitting by a fire in the middle of nowhere with a tent to sleep in. Get your Rambo bike that brought your butt in here. Not a bad way to spend a Monday evening.
I'd do it 10 out of 10 times. Good.